So,
All right.
and then I'm going to try to move over my
Speaker.
software right to.
Yes, please. After having beer, is that okay?
All right. I'm going to be moving other funds over to kind of plan to hopefully I can do something with Dave.
All right, Mr. Struggling you.
I don't know if you can hear us. Can you hear us, Alex?
Yeah, I can.
This is a 40-minute thing. If we need to, I can always redo the call when we get done if we need more time.
Are you guys ready? Is everything ready?
Who's looking at the clock?
Go ahead, man.
Yeah, all right. So tell me first a little bit about what you guys buy. First position notes?
We have second tier, first tiers, and a couple guys that want to get into it.
All right. Okay, so what's the, let's see, Donna sent me a few reports that we want to analyze. Are those reports for the first, seconds, or both?
First, I think, right now.
First right now.
All right. How experienced are you guys? Very expert?
Well, you'll see Jim's here as well. I don't know if
Hi, Alex. Jim Perno, Donna's.
Oh, Jim.
How you doing?
Pretty good. Hey, Jim. Is Mark there too?
No, Donna's not here. Mark should be Skyping in later.
Okay.
Mark's on round 2.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good.
A few people on the call that's listening in on the phone.
All right. So let's get started.
I'm good.
Let's see. Let me try to share my screen, and then hopefully you'll take notes between burgers. Let's see.
Any paper with me?
So can I share my whole screen or whiteboard or desktop? Yeah, I can do desktop. There you go.
You can email it. Right. The link to the recording. Yeah.
All right. Can you guys see my desktop?
What's up?
Yeah, we see it.
Yeah.
All right. So let's talk some title searches here. I'm not going to bore you with who I am and what we do. I hope you guys know. We are local. We're probably about an hour away from you guys. You're in Jackson, right?
Yes.
Yeah. How's the water down there? Did they figure out what was polluting the water?
No polluting the water at all.
Okay. All right.
And if, I think it's South. Oh, where are you in? You're in South Philadelphia?
Southampton, PA, right outside, northeast.
Northeast.
All right. So let's take a look at some title searches. I'll jump right into analysis, and let's start with some searches that you guys ordered from us. Is Donna on the call too?
I don't know if she's on the call, no, but she had something that came up she had to go take care of tonight.
All right. Sounds good.
Yeah, it was her other half.
All right, let's take a look at some of our competitor searches. She wanted me to bring up Search Tech and Red Vision. Can you guys read the title search?
If you can open it up, I can.
I don't see it.
No, I mean, can you read what it says from the legal perspective or from your node buying perspective?
Yes.
All right. Well, let me start with the Red Vision title report. So when you look at the Red Vision title report, I'll give you a hint on where the report is done. If the logo is fuzzy, it's done in India.
In India.
If the logo of Red Vision is sharp, it's done in US.
Okay. Wow.
All right. So if this, I assume, is done in India, then I would assume that they don't know much about the title. They know how to read the documents, but let's start poking holes in it. You guys know this file, David? It's Address is 462 North, 4th Avenue West,
We're
Newark.
not super familiar with Newark, but we know the area. It's goods and bads in Newark.
All right. So what do we know about New Jersey? We know that New Jersey has records in the county office and Canton.
And
All the bankruptcy cases and judgments are located in Trenton. We know that the townships hold the tax records, and one would need to find out about utilities as well. So let's see what our friends at the Red Vision give you. The report was ran 5/9/2016. Let's see. It's a little hard to read. It looks like Tucker owns the property. They got it in 2006 through the inter-family deed. They got it from Angel, and let's see, Angel got it from Angel as well. So they took the chain back to 2003. There's a typo here, which is okay. So I'm okay with the chain of title, which is only the deeds, right? You guys see it?
Yep.
First deed, second deed, third, fourth. All right.
Yeah.
Now look at this little note. Comments. Tax information is not available. Well, I disagree with that.
Okay.
Why? If you know New Jersey, City of Newark is online.
Yes,
Lot
good.
1939, lot 60. So I already looked at it. Still there, I think. Now I can go there. Oh, there you go. So City of Newark. I searched by block and lot. Here's my owners. I do own a fly title report. That's the tax information. So whoever did the title report does not know New Jersey. All right?
Yeah.
Be careful. Next. All right. It looks like they have a mortgage information. So mortgagee is Mortgage Electronic Registration Systems. So
Hold on one second. He said tax information was not available,
Oh, okay.
but he went online.
Yeah, you showed the taxes are available.
Gotcha.
all right. Now, let's see. Let me just jump back to the tax information. I'll tell you what I'm looking at. So first off, if you would buy the note with the language tax information is not available, and you find out that the taxes are delinquent, I don't know who you're going to sue. Right? So you have no legal protection on that title search. What you have to look for is, thankfully, the homeowner is paying the taxes. If the homeowner would not pay taxes, you would have a municipal tax certificate sold to the county office. And the investor of the municipal tax cert would pay off the consecutive years of taxes. And you, as the note buyer, would have to pay off not just the tax cert itself, but also all the tax years, plus interest, plus penalty. All right, so I hope that makes sense, right?
Hold on now.
Is that core logic that you're seeing there? Would that be a tax lien? So,
Yeah. CoreLogic is typically hired by a lender to pay off taxes.
okay.
So CoreLogic is a good thing. Homeowner is a good thing. If you see something odd like an investor, it will probably say taxes sold instead of tax payment.
Oh, okay.
So when you buy a note, always demand a tax printout or tax report, because that's number one thing that will kill the note is taxes. All right?
Okay.
So, let's go back here.
Hold on, Alex.
Should I wait until the end to ask the question?
Alex, do you want to ask questions during it, or do you want to wait?
Yeah, go ahead, ask questions. Go ahead.
Well, I guess the question was, I think you had said that it looked like this was done in India because of the blurry,
Yeah, fine.
whatever. So, but if it was somebody that knew Newark, would they have been listing this information for us?
Well, we do it. right, so,
But you did. But you
No,
did.
this is not his company.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. We just sent.
Gotcha.
A
So
couple
you
of
can pick
different
them
ones.
apart. I
Yeah.
got you.
listen, we're the good guys, you know?
Right, right.
Right, that's ProTitle,
Right.
and this is Red Vision.
That's a continue. All right.
Yeah,
I
that's
got
two
it.
different companies.
I got it. We're good.
All right, and by the way, Red Vision was just sold to First American.
All right.
Yes.
So we can't tell by the blurry names anymore if it's India now.
I think they still operate under Red Vision. So, you know, I don't know what was going to happen. Now, let's continue. So, mortgage information. So let's look there. They're saying that our borrowers are on the mortgage with MERS, $320,000. This is the dates, recording date. Let's see, assigned. I'd love to see the word assigned to, or final signees, NS 161 LLC. Is that you guys?
Not us yet. No, we're just buying it now. We haven't even recorded it yet.
Okay. All right. So when I look at this verbiage here, it really all over the place to me. It's not in order. It's not in any sequence. What they're saying in comments, the assignment of mortgage from MERS to U.S. Bank National Association as a successor trustee, blah, 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 assigned in this book and page in 2010. Then they say there's an assignment of mortgage from MERS to what? NationStar in 2013. So by looking at how they describe the assignments, I already have a few questions. First of all, if the earliest assignment was in 2010 from MERS to U.S. Bank, MERS has no power to assign the mortgage on the next assignment. That would be considered a break in the assignment chain.
Yes.
You have MERS to U.S. Bank and then MERS to NationStar.
Yeah, they can't record. They can't sign twice.
Right, exactly. So now, if I look at the last assignment, which I didn't yet, and I find that the NS 161 LLC got it from NationStar, I would question if that would be a valid assignment. So they have to fix the assignment chain either by filing the rescission of assignment of mortgage for one of the assignments to correct the chain. So on the fly, and I didn't look at it yet, so let's take a look at the assignment of mortgage recorded in 2016 to your seller. So bear with me, I'll try to go fast, and hopefully I'll spot the assignment. So,
Is it possible that MERS assigned it twice only because they got it back?
No.
all right.
And they got it back.
He would go.
All right, so here is our assignment. Assignment of mortgage.
So there has
So
to be-
that's U.S. Bank
And you should have seen.
assigns to NS 161 LLC.
I don't understand. They just review it.
Right.
So it's good. It's good.
Alex,
But
so, hold on 1 second, Alex. So
Yeah.
the question was, this is a Red Vision title report. This is technically what newer investors, what they call an O&E report, which is basically a report, but it's a mini version. I'm going to have Alex get into it in a few minutes when we're all getting caught up. What is the difference between a title and an O&E report? It's similar information, it is a little different. This is what they call an O&E report. It's very similar information as title has. So this is the O&E report that we order in no space before we buy something.
And it's not quite as deep.
Yeah.
You ordered through this guy's,
Yeah, Alex, we ordered through Alex, ProTitle USA, yep.
but not this
No, this one was ordered,
Right.
this is Donna's fault.
No, Donna, let's get that straight. This came with the note. This is from the seller.
Okay,
So we didn't order this item.
okay,
all right, you guys ready?
we're ready.
All right, so here's what I'm looking at. The last assignment is from U.S. Bank to NS16. Did you guys see my pointer?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right, so NS161 LLC. So what I would like to see from the seller is to force a person that filed this assignment from, let's see, ooh, no, wait. What's wrong with this picture? Bank of America assigned to Nation Star. Bank of America was not even in the picture. What is going on here?
Yeah, how did Bank of America get it?
Bingo. So this assignment is called a wild assignment, and I would argue that the seller needs to clean up the assignment chain by canceling this assignment of record. So if I would look at this assignment, I would say, well, first of all, let me take a look at the book and page. So it's 12/13/9972. Okay. Oh, 12/13/99. Yeah, so this is for this mortgage. So either they're missing an assignment, or first of all, they abstracted this assignment completely incorrectly. Right? It's not from MERS, it's from Bank of America.
Correct.
So that's garbage right here.
Doesn't mean the assignment chain maybe not be broken, just the comments would be wrong.
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you that the attorney that we had review this file said that that's an erroneous assignment, that one you have highlighted now.
It's basically, I guess it's just misprinted, I guess.
Maybe it was misprinted because it goes from the Bank of America.
Yeah, so if you look at it, the assignment from MERS goes to Bank of America as trustee.
Correct.
So it's not Bank of America itself. It's not the entity. It's the Bank of America as a trustee of the trust. Now,
owns it. MLMI is trust the one that actually owns it.
Yeah, the trust itself is the right entity that owns the mortgage. So Bank of America, first of all, I need to check. Was it, who assigned? US Bank, I thought, right? Let me check.
Say again?
I'll check who was the assignor on the, is that it? No. Oh, okay. So it's,
That's LaSalle Bank, but Bank of America
yeah.
merger from LaSalle Bank to MLMI Trust.
So it's there's some fixing that has to be done. Yeah, Bank of America signed, that's incorrect. So they cannot assign because they don't own it. Nation Star. The Nation Star, I don't think they assigned the next one. Yeah. So that's okay. US Bank as a successor trustee to Bank of America. Now, the cleanest way to look at it is there should be a substitution of trustee document filed for this mortgage, putting US Bank as a successor trustee. That would be a clean way to do it. Now, none of those documents existed. One more thing I wanted you guys to pay attention to. You see this? Power of attorney recorded on this and this. When you deal with notes, always ask for this document. If it's signed as attorney in fact, okay?
Oh.
You really want to ask your title vendor to provide this document. So you can verify that the person signing, which is Jim Pullen, is an actual appointed senior vice president to sign on behalf of US Bank as a successor trustee.
Oh.
All right?
All the banks to verify who actually owns this mortgage?
Well,
Like when you have a distribution like this, and you call Bank of America or
You-
National Bank?
you're not going to call Bank of America and find out who owns it. What he's saying is the document will prove that they are who they are, and they have the ability to sign that document if you need to have that assignment approved.
Yeah, so why is it important, first of all? If you're planning to foreclose on a note, you'd better have a good standing.
Yeah.
So you'd better have a clean assignment chain, and you'd better have a clean standing. So you can prove to the judge to say, hey, judge, I got it from party A to party B to party C, and every signer on the assignment and endorsement was the rightful signer, and I can prove it.
Are there like statutes of limitations or time frames for somebody to have power of attorney? Right,
don't
when
know.
they expire?
They typically,
Limited.
yeah, so I haven't heard that the power of attorney expires by statute of limitation now. I think for the most part, all the mortgage assignments now should have a reference to power of attorney if it's signed as an attorney in fact.
Okay, because like 10 years ago, when I used to do a lot of short sales,
Yeah.
somebody that wanted to sell their property, I would make them sign a limited power of attorney to me to let me handle all debts and actually the transfer of their property. And I
Yeah.
would do the power of attorney. And then typically, you get into year 2, 3, or something like that, and then the banks don't want to talk to you again because they say you need to renew the power of attorney. It was limited, but I was just asking with this title whether it mattered or not.
No, I don't think so. What typically happens, is the bank allows a individual to sign for a given trust. They don't just give you a limited power of attorney to sign anything you want for the bank. No, any document related to that trust. That's the limitation.
Right.
All right, so let's not get stuck on this mortgage, but certainly I just showed you that this report lacks some of the, I'd say, clarity and analytics in the assignment chain. It's not clear to me where's the break. When you're the investor and you have 1,000 loans to look at, you don't want to find this language and then start peeling the onion trying to find out if that makes sense. I want something that jumps out and says, assignment chain is broken, done. Right.
Alex, just for clarification, when we get something like this and we need clarification, we shouldn't be calling you. You should be talking to an attorney because you technically you won't want to decipher what you find. You want an attorney to decipher, correct?
Yes and no. We help the investors. So Jim probably knows that anybody that is new to this business can call in, and we have people on the phone that are helping new investors to read the first title report. And then once you look at the first one, I think it becomes easy to analyze the second, the third, once you know what you're looking at. So to me, this report is a little bit hard to read. It's not mine, and my eyesight is not trained to look at the right place, but certainly with the information being wrong, it doesn't help. So let's go through it just completely, and we'll see what else I'll tell you missing from that report. So second mortgage. So I'd like to see that it's a second mortgage. It doesn't say anywhere that it's a second mortgage, but let's assume it is. MERS for $80,000, fine. Then they say name searched, empty. Judgments, no judgments, and they say name searched against this, and nothing of record. What if I tell you that they're wrong? Now, if you would be a foreclosing attorney and you would use this title search to foreclose on the property, you would suffer a huge loss for not notifying all of the judgment holders, specifically the judgment holders that are for the judgments that are filed in Superior Court judgments. I'll just take the first name and I'll show you. This is a little snippet of how you search for Superior Court judgments.
They have problems with the Jersey County court system after 5 o'clock, FYI. We'll see if it works. Thousands on their website.
On the website, yeah?
Yeah.
They don't want hackers.
I don't know. Russia bombing into it.
Let's
Find out.
Let's try again. Hold on. Let me do one of those things. Oh, there you go. Okay. So hopefully now it'll work. If you're in New Jersey and you're not pulling these things, you're in trouble. All right. It worked. I'm in. So Tucker, and the name is this. So on the fly title report, just to prove the point. Here we go. All right, look at that. I had active judgments which were not reported, credit card judgment for 375586. All right, So if they're not serviced, guess what? These guys can come out, undo foreclosure, or claim from the proceeds of the foreclosure sale. Say, hey guys, we didn't get notified. You have two options: pay us in full or refile the foreclosure.
Well, I mean, you would hope the attorney's not using the O&E for.
You hope that he's not using the old.
Yeah, they should be pulling their own title on this stuff, you know?
Hopefully, you're paying good money.
Yeah. We're hoping that Adam Cleve is doing the right stuff, you
Well,
know?
he's the one that reviews. I'd like to know.
Okay.
Listen, I wanted to make a point that when they say this in New Jersey,
Yeah.
I itch to double check. You know, the first name I try, it's come on, guys. You know.
Yeah.
Anyway. So there you go. Now, other than that, you have copies, and I'm not going to go through all the copies in this report. All right. So now, what's upsetting is they use some sort of a searcher on the ground. Okay, it looks like he hand write something, and he pulled the copies, and they compile the report, and they send it to you without much analysis. So. Anyway, that was a little upsetting to me. Now, let's take a look at the other one. There you go, Search Tech. So I'm very good friends with the Vice President of Title Operations at Search Tech. So let's see how they do. So they're right in Philly, and I don't know, I thought their business slowed down.
So we're not apples to apples. But
No, only I don't companies, but how they do it differently.
Okay, you guys know this property? Somebody buy already?
Yeah, Jim's buying this one.
Jim? Really?
Jim doesn't know if he owns
We
it.
own this one
His
already.
wife spent the money.
We're not. No, the other one we haven't bought yet, but we have it in escrow. But this.
All right. Okay. So let's take a look at this one now. What can I tell you? I can tell you that you don't need full title. You're doing. Was the other report full title too? It's an overkill. For a purchase of a note, it's enough to have a O&A report or current owner search. Full title goes back 2 owners in time for us, or 30 years for title insurance. You are probably overpaying $50 or so per report. So let's take a look now. First page, I don't see anything interesting. Second page, nothing interesting. And then this title report is made in the form of a title commitment. So let's take a look. First page, so they are talking about something not very interesting. So they're saying that the property is purchased in 1998. Let's see what else is here. Assessment, which is not very interesting. All right, so not much here. And then next page is, let's see, the way I read it, mortgages, you have 2 mortgages. All right, good. In the right position, supposedly. I'd love to see that this is position number 1 determined by a page and not necessarily the recording date, which is the same for both first and second. And then something that caught my eye, this does not make sense at all, okay? So if they're saying that 34.5K mortgage is assigned to MERS, that makes me think because this mortgage is with MERS. So something doesn't make sense here. All right, none, okay? And then they have something here due for current tax year 2015. My very first question, all right, what about the prior years? I want to see a clear indication that there's no prior year taxes, especially in PA, all right? And then they're saying receipts for 12 to 14 need to be produced and filed, which means they never searched for it. And they're talking about water, sewer, rents, trash removal, recycling. All right, fine. So it looks, ooh, am I going to pay? Hold on, what? David, I just got a note that I'll have to pay $15. All right, listen, I gotta go fast. And I'll be very, very fast. All right, so.
I can spend $15 for you, it's worth it.
Should I re-Skype you maybe?
We can redo it. What happens is after this time period, you can actually stop it and restart it again. You get those 40 minutes free. Or
Oh,
whatever.
all right, let's do that then. Okay, so exceptions, that's typically in title commitment. What do you need to worry about and what things they didn't search? So for every note that you buy, things that are not a part of the O&E report are code violations in the township. Okay, so code, CD violations in the township, the demolition check, water and sewer balance and payoff, tax sale date information, if the taxes are delinquent. Okay, that's very, very important to know. Why? Because if the report says there's $10,000 worth of delinquent taxes, and you're the note buyer, say, all right, I'll pay off $10,000, and the note is free and clear. Before you say that, you have to check if the property is scheduled for a tax sale. All right, so by the time you purchase, you'll lose a note. Make sense? All right, so what they're saying is...
The question was, do they have court violations in titles reports?
If it was recorded.
It was, exactly. So we offer an additional service to check for the township violations. So we are checking for code violation, enforcement liens, township liens, demolition check, and tax sale for $35 extra.
Code or court, the question was.
I'm sorry?
That's the question, is are you talking court or code violations?
Code.
COD. Code.
All right, here's a famous example. And our friend, if you know him, Jack Krupe from PRP, stumbled on one of the cases which hurt. In New York City, New York metro area, there's something called a New York Code Enforcement Division, Department of Building. And they have something called Environmental Control Board liens, ECB liens, which cross-attach to all properties the name owns in the, for any property the name would own in New York. Okay? So what happened was the ECB lien was converted into tax lien and automatically attached to the property. So you really have to be careful about the township liens or code enforcement liens to be converted as a tax lien.
We had talked to you about a deal in Texas that we're talking about that property in Texas and San Antonio where two tax liens turned into second mortgages that appeared on the O&E as mortgages, but they weren't. They were tax sales. Are there any other states that happened?
That's very specific to Texas.
Okay.
Texas tax sale liens become mortgages. So it doesn't matter if they're recorded after the subject mortgage, they would supersede by position.
Okay.
So they're always superior. Mm-hmm.
Is there any other states or that have something similar? Or
now, Texas is the only one. Just like New Jersey, I told you about the municipal tax sale certificates that can be for water, sewer, common charges, utilities, and real estate taxes. So the only worry that you would need to have is a municipal certificate for real estate taxes. Everything else is treated as a lien, which you need to pay off. But the municipal tax sale certificate for taxes in New Jersey can foreclose on you.
Yeah.
So that's very unique for New Jersey. In Texas, you also need to worry about the school taxes. They can be separate. That's very, very important gotcha in Texas. Also, the tax liens are sold as mortgages. So they're recorded and assigned as a mortgage.
Is that school taxes or any taxes in Texas?
Typically, any O&E report will give you the county level taxes.
Okay, how do you tell an O&E report that it was a tax lien prior? Is there any kind of indication on an O&E that will say that it was a tax lien beforehand?
Yeah, you should have a clear indication of delinquent taxes. So in other words, if the tax lien is issued, either you're going to have a tax lien recorded in the judgment section, or you have delinquent taxes.
Let's revisit real quick. Where does it say on the O&E actually that if that was actually a tax lien converted to a mortgage?
Maybe it has higher priority.
Yeah, that's, it doesn't say, there's no theory in O&E reports.
So how do you make the association?
Well, let's see. In Texas itself, it's local attorney would know, or you have to know. Or you call us and we'll tell you that. So there's no easy manual to say, in Texas, the mortgage for taxes becomes a higher priority.
Okay.
So that's a common knowledge in Texas.
Yeah.
But if you are not familiar with that aspect of buying notes in Texas, that'll hurt you.
What is there any kind of system we can use to take advantage of where people avoid a note because of a O&E report that looked negative, that we can take advantage of and buy it for a discount because it's something we can easily correct that others are scared of?
Sure. I mean, sure. So let me flash something in front of you. I will not continue analyzing this, but basically, I found that the assignment was wrong. The second assignment from this report. So
I'll let Donna give you a call and talk more detail about it. I want to try taking more general questions if we could, just so we can.
So let me give you a quick overview.
ProTitle one.
I'm sorry?
Get a ProTitle now so we can see what you do.
I'm jumping to the future. So yeah, so we the volume buyers, okay, that buy in thousands, that buy in hundreds. Like Jack, yes. We give them something called a dashboard. So dashboard is really our analysis, a title exam, to give them everything and anything wrong that can hurt them. Okay? So as a part of this exam, and we do it for free. Okay? Yes, for free. For our clients, that buy in volume. So not only we analyze the issues, and this is some of the samples, right? Issues investing, and I can talk about that as well. So subject mortgage foreclosed, transfer to third party, HOA lien foreclosure, not in Nevada, and how to recover it. So for example, a lot of people think that once HOA forecloses in super lien states, they lose a mortgage. That's not accurate. Only Nevada and Massachusetts. Everything else can be cured. So if you have a Florida HOA foreclosure, it's really a unresolved vesting issue, and you can recover the first lien position. Okay, so that's one of the examples that you can leverage by somebody thinking they lost the note and they didn't, or with the tax deeds, right? So I'm not sure if you know Rob from USMR.
Yep, it's Island.
Love Rob. So he got educated from me to scrub his portfolio to see whether or not there's some tax deeds with tax redeemable states. Tax deed redeemable states. Louisiana has 3 years to redeem the tax deed. So one would think, Rob was thinking that he lost a note while he had a year to redeem.
So you can redeem it and get back to note and not be back in position.
Yeah, I'll call in 30 seconds. I guess my time's up here. So let me call it.
I can reset the invite and we can do another 15 minutes. So.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Go ahead and do it, David. Go ahead and do it.
Charge for something like that without the volume. If I was just buying like 2 or 3 notes, what would something like this run?
Okay, hold on. Resend the invite because my time's up, and I'll answer that question.
Let me reset the invite.
So that redeem, pay the back taxes and any reasonable.